That last time vertical, you're in the now, you're in the execution mode. And in execution mode, the plan has already been set, the assets have been set, but now you're watching them happen. The system is assessing, are we on plan or are we off plan? And if we're off plan, are we off plan because we're having great success? Or are we off plan because we're having failures that we didn't expect? And the system is positioned in a way to then give advice to the user, the commander, to say that if you're off plan and you're having catastrophic success, do you want to capitalize on that success and continue to drive home forward in a new plan? If you're having failures that you weren't expecting, then you're accepting risk. And so how do you mitigate that risk in a way that you can drive back onto what you originally intended? Or if you have to deviate wholly, then how do we best use the assets that continue to be available to create a new plan that ultimately leads to campaign success? It also allows a continuous understanding of things that you didn't plan for, because the adversary always gets a vote in this. And so when they surface some new capability that we didn't expect, or when they use a capability in a way that we didn't expect, then the system identifies that and it surfaces for the user and says, do you want to do something about this? It's an abnormal act. Do you want to address it? And then it kind of surfaces options for the user to decide, yes, I want to address it and I want to use these assets to do it, or I don't want to address it and I'm just going to accept some risk. If I'm going to use these assets, what are the implications of using them, right? On maintenance hours, on parts, on sustainment, on fuel, on munitions, like on all these different things that, again, today, the user doesn't have all that at their fingertips. They're making decisions on almost binary. Do I want to do something about it or not? And if you do, then I guess we're just going to figure it out as we go, or I'm going to task somebody else to figure that out. And we find that to be a wholly inadequate system whenever you're trying to fight a high intensity conflict in a resource constrained environment.